So lately, I was contacted by one of my followers, which I would keep his identity private, for safety reasons. I was informed that this web developer and Python developer known as Sakiism, or Saki in short, has been and many users via Discord. And no, I'm not talking about this Saki, the anime one, but a developer named Saki. I will be going through this situation from start to finish and going into depth on the situation from the statements, and I would contact the developer and show her responses to the allegations that she's held against. And for clarifications, do not send any hate, harass, or bully any of these individuals online, and all these accusations are allegedly. With that being said, let's get right into this video. To start, I will go through this situation from the beginning of this situation, and going from start to finish, as a whole. On the 9th of July, 2025, Saki would send many users in a group chat, via Discord, with inappropriate messages to the and one of my followers. She would make some serious remarks to them, giving out details of what she would do to them, and say disgusting words to them all. But it's not just her them, but she would also one or two of them. And a month later, on the 2nd of August, 2025, one of the victims would contact me via Discord, expressing how they were feeling and felt uncomfortable with Saki's online behavior. And so, I would confront Saki via Discord, asking if these were true, and if so, why would she even do this in the first place? She would respond by saying those screenshots were, in fact, real, but claims those were jokes in the group chat that they made a while back. She would continue by saying it wasn't her responsibility, but it's their parents' responsibility for not keeping an eye on the victim. To which, these statements from Saki aren't acceptable, and users might not think it's funny, or feel comfortable with those messages. The more I talked with her, she changed the subject by talking about another user's situation and drama that was happening lately, which I might talk about in my next video shortly. But honestly, what Saki has done was unacceptable, and she needs to take responsibility, do the right thing, and stop doing these types of actions online. And if you, the viewer, want to stop this developer, let's bring this to everyone's attention and stop these people from doing these bad actions online. So, what are your thoughts about this situation? Do you believe that people like Saki and other developers related should be stopped once and for all? And should she be banned from working with other developers online? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.